Hello, I'm Isaac Barnes from GovPlayers.com, the most interesting place online to learn about government contracting. I recently did an interview with Tyreek Moore of Absolutions IT. In our interview, we discussed how to build past performance as a new company and getting started in government contracting. Tyreek has taken Absolutions IT from a concept in a business plan to a company that now has multiple commercial and government contracts. Here are a few of the highlights from the interview. Highlight number one, start building relationships and your brand early on. Whoever you're working for now, try to build a relationship with those individuals because you never know if you're going to need those people in the future to help you win new business, win new contracts, or just as teaming members on new contracts or potential contracts that you're going to be working on. Highlight number two, use commercial experience to build past performance. Everything you've done for a commercial entity can also be used as your past performance for a contract that you're trying to bid on in the government. It doesn't matter if it's commercial, it doesn't matter if it's a government person. All past experience can add to your resume as a company and help you potentially win contracts. Highlight number three, with government contracting, hands-on experience will teach you more than sitting in a classroom. Tyreek stressed that a lot of the classes that the SBA and different organizations give you a good foundation for getting started in government contracting, but they won't teach you everything you need to know. And this is true with any business, no matter what you're trying to do, it's going to be the same way. What you learn in the classroom is going to help, but it's not going to be the answer to all of your problems. You're not going to know what you need to know until you actually go out and get experience. Highlight number four, communicate your goals clearly to your prime and customer as a subcontractor. Make sure that when you first start off with a new contract that you let the prime or whoever you're subbing under and the customer know what your intentions are. That way you know early on if you're going to be stepping on someone's toes or if you're going to sour the relationship, and you can avoid those mistakes by communicating effectively early on and getting that out of the way. Highlight number five, rely on relationships to win contracts instead of solicitations. Tyreek stressed that once a contract is listed, typically, you may get lucky, but typically those contracts are taken up by somebody else that has spent the time and built a relationship with the individuals that are posting that solicitation. So, like I keep saying over and over again, you have to focus on building relationships with key people so that by the time a solicitation is listed, you already know it's going to be there. You're already prepared. You already started your proposal. You already gathered all your past performance, and you're ready to bid on this contract. Highlight number six, research agencies' websites to learn about a customer before approaching them. I asked Tyreek in the interview, how do you build relationships with people? What are some of the things that he used to build relationships with people? And he said, make sure that you do research on different agencies to find out which agencies you should be going after. And when you actually go to conferences or teaming, matchmaking events, you already know a little bit about who you're trying to contact and who you're trying to build relationships with. So it's not like a cold call. You're not starting off cold. You actually know a little bit about the person and you can start to build a relationship from there. Highlight number seven, always find time to do business development. Tyreek said you need to spend at least 20 to 30% of your time focused on business development and building new relationships. That's how you can build your past performance, through those relationships. Highlight number eight, get people to believe in you and they will believe in your company. As a new company, you typically don't have a lot of past performance, so you can't really say, I've done X, Y, Z. You have to say, look, believe in me. I'm a positive thinker. I'm a hard worker and I have experience doing this. I just need you to believe in me to get this and believe that I can get this job done. Because the reason why I say that is because as a small company, like I said, you're not going to have much past performance. So there's nothing really on your resume that you're going to be able to rely on. You just have to do great work on the jobs you actually get and on the contracts you actually get. Highlight number nine, do your research and have attainable goals before attending networking functions. I asked Tyreek what he believed was one of the biggest mistakes that he made early on in his career as a government contractor. And he said attending a lot of networking functions just for the sake of attending them. He said now when he goes to different networking functions, he focuses on having goals outline before he goes to the events. That way he knows exactly what he's trying to accomplish when he gets there, and he's not wasting his time. And as soon as he gets there, he will know if an event is going to be a waste of his time. This is Isaac Bars from GovPlayers.com, the most interesting place online to learn about government contracting. Thank you for listening.